Hi, I'm Kirstin Kelly. Today I'm going to give you a few tips on how to make a weekly plan. So the first thing you need to do is sit down, get your calendar out and write down some competition dates. Now if you are competing in horse trials or a full-on day of show jumping, we're going to call that a stress. If you are doing upper level dressage, it's also included as a stress, but not really if it's just the first level 1 or level 2 or something like that. So what I want you to think about is that after you've stressed a horse with galloping or jumping all day, what you've got to allow him is days to recover. Now that doesn't mean that he has to have 3 days off after you've done a big session of jumping, cross country or something like that. What it actually means is that you're not going to do fitness work within those 3 days. So pop in there, competition Sunday, Thursday ideally would be his stress where you take him and do fitness. There's a couple of different options for fitness. Think about what your horse needs. He needs to be fit with his muscles, so work helps keep him fit, but you need to make his lungs and his heart fit. So you need to elevate his heart rate and you need to expand his lungs. Now, things to remember, if your horse is a bit of an old croc, you don't want to be taking him out and doing pace work all the time because he's going to break down before the season finishes. So then you would be best to take him and find the steepest hill you can find and march him at the walk up that hill. People think at the walk, how much fitness is that going to do? You'll be amazed. If you put a heart rate monitor on a horse and watch his heart rate, when you march him up a very steep hill at the walk, his heart rate will elevate really high. So you only need to make him march up this hill, a good 4 or 5 times, something like that at the beginning, and then build it up. But you'll see his heart rates skyrocket. If you were galloping, on the flat, you will need to fang it. You'll need to go really quick to get his heart rate high. If you actually canter him up an incline, his heart rate will end up going higher and higher. So really just be careful. If you're going fast up hills, you're probably going too fast. You only need to get the heart rate up enough to build fitness, not to stress him out so he feels like he's about to have a heart attack. Work then and fill in the gaps. So if you have a competition on Sunday, say you're going to do a fitness session on Thursday, rest day on Monday, you might like to do dressage on Tuesday. Think about the dressage schoolings as well. Think dressage is actually a form of physio. So you're doing exercises to build strength, to get his back up, to make him supple, to keep him sound. All of these sorts of things you really need to consider when you're riding your horses. Then think to yourself, when's the next time I'm going to compete? If he's competing in 2 weeks, you might like to put in a couple more jump sessions if his jumping is the weakest link. So, it gives you ideas how to make these plans and what's important. Now, if you would like to contribute to these videos, please become a patron of mine for as little as $5 a month. Check out my website, Kirstin Kelly Equestrian. All the details are on there. Thanks very much.